Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a mukbang video answering some questions for you guys about life, about being a mommy, about so many things you guys want to know. El Chisme. I posted a question on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me. What you guys wanted to know. Just, you know, random questions about life, and I was gonna answer them. I was debating whether to do it like an comadriana with chayito or if I mukbang, but since I haven't ate, I decided to just do a little Maruchan mukbang. I normally don't, what's it say, como Maruchan that often, but now that we're in quarantine, we bought a whole box because, you know, we thought we weren't gonna be able to go to the store and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and spice it up with my tapatio, porque you know your homegirl needs spice. Si no, no me gusta. And then unas galletitas saladas. What do you guys eat your Maruchan with? Because I wanna know. Alright, vamos a empezar. Vamos a probar la sopita primero. I have my questions ready. Let's see. Taste. No le eché mucha agua, so está un poquito seca. That's spicy, guys. Creo que se me pasó la mano en el chile. And I have some pepinos. Pickles, because I love pickles, guys. So the first question was from Janet. Muchas gracias, Janet, for your question. What is your current job? Also, I love your page because you are so real and relatable. Thank you so much, Janet. I appreciate all your support. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me. Just the fact of sitting here and talking to you guys is a huge step for me, and I'm becoming a little bit more comfortable sharing with you guys a little bit more about me and my life, and what you guys see is how I am. It might be a little bit more shy on camera than usual because I'm trying to like step up to get to that comfort zone for you guys, but I'm pretty much, that's how I am. If you see me in person, I am pretty shy. I'm not like spontaneous or really outgoing. I think I get to that point until you know me really well, but for starters, you know, I normally am pretty shy. So my job, I don't have a job. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So básicamente estoy aquí en casita. Ya tengo un año que completé just being here at home, being with the kids. And let me tell you, it's a very hard full-time job. Sometimes the hardest part is trying to have different hats and know that you have different hats at home and being able to stop doing one thing to do another thing. I feel like that's the issue with me. Sometimes I get so involved being a mom that I forget that I have to do stuff for YouTube. You know, so I guess I could say I'm a stay-at-home mom / influencer. I don't really call myself influencer or YouTuber, just because I'm just here just showing you guys a part of me and who I am, and that's it. I don't really consider myself something like that, just because I did open a YouTube. I did start up my, you know, my stuff on Instagram and stuff like that, but it's just me sharing a little part of me, of you guys, me to you guys. I've been liking this. I've been loving doing this since I was little. I always dreamt about fashion, pictures, outfits, all that stuff when I was little, but growing up I never thought that this could be an option, you guys. So when all this stuff like went up and social media started to basically expand, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it because eso es algo que he querido hacer por mucho tiempo, and you know what, forget it, I'm doing it. No me importa. I'm gonna do me and what I want to do, and I did it. So I guess I'm a little bit of everything, but I don't actually have an actual like full-time job. I used to work in a medical field as a surgery scheduler from 8 to 5 job, and I just hated the fact of not being with my kids as much. So we worked really hard for me to be at home, and so far I'm loving it, guys. Cesar, babe. Who's my favorite son? You already know. I'm just kidding. I don't have a favorite son, guys. Says every single parent. I don't have a favorite son. I do love both of my sons equally, but I do agree that you show your love to each one of them differently because they're just different personalities. Sammy's a little bit more shy, quiet, does not like to hug, does not like to kiss and stuff like that. He's not a very touchy person. So when he comes to me to hug him and kiss him, I immediately take chance of that opportunity take the opportunity to do it because he's not that type of person. Like, I beg him for a kiss for that. I mean, don't get me wrong, he comes and does it and no me hace like pujeros ni nada de eso, but he's not a person that will just come and hug me out of nowhere. He has to really like be in that moment to do it. Santiago, on the other side, he's very bubbly, very loving, very ¿cómo se dice? Affectionate. He shows it no matter what, but I think that's because that's his personality. And he shows every type of emotion. Let me tell you, that little boy is savage. So he shows you guys all his true colors all the time, but he's very sweet, very loving, and that's what I love about him because he will come and hug me all the time and just cuddle him, and I love that about him. So I show them the love in different ways. So it might look like one is my favorite, but it's really not, just because I have to, show them in a different way. But I love them equally, guys. Anyways, does he leave his clothes next to the hamper or in the hamper? Thank you, Fabi, for your question. He used to. We've been married for 8 years now, y al principio no lo hacía, and then I feel like you kind of get comfortable porque cuando estás casado al principio, you're in that honeymoon stage, so you still kind of try to be appealing and be, ¿cómo se dice? Like, step up your game a little bit, and then you get to that comfortable phase in your marriage, and then that's when you stop putting your stuff where they belong and stuff like that. Pero now that I've been at home for a while, I told him what's up. I said, boy, le dije, I don't expect you to do anything around the house besides the yard work, because that's his thing. Because I feel like the inside is for me and the outside's for him. Not that I can't do it, but, I feel like it's easier for the guy. Anyways, so tengo mucha hambre, guys. So le digo, oh my god, I didn't grab anything to drink. I'll throw that on. Anyways, so le digo, I don't expect you to do anything around the house, but don't make more mess for me because I already have so much. And then being at home all the time with the kids, está el tiradero donde quiera. Recoges en un cuarto, te vas al otro y ya está ese cuarto igual. So it's like, el quehacer nunca se acaba, dice mi mamá, nunca se acaba, y es cierto. Entonces yo le digo a César, don't make more mess for me. So if you take off your shoes, go put them where they go. If you take off your clothes, go put them in the romper. Like, don't make more work for me. The thing about César is that he works so much, and I feel like every dad works so much, pero he works so much and he still comes home, and even though I don't expect him to do anything here at home or help me, de todos modos lo hace. So it's hard for me to be mad at him for not putting his clothes on the romper because excuse me, he'll come home, and if I'm cooking something already or I'm not done cooking, he'll help me, or he'll clean up whatever I have left to do, or si tengo algo en la lavadora, va y lo saca y saca la otra ropa and put in something else. So he does little things here and there, so I can't complain for him to tell him stuff, but I did bring it up to him in one occasion, y le dije después de entonces, he actually has been really good about it. I haven't had to ask him again. So, I believe it's Natalia. I love this. how marriage changes after having a baby. So many people can relate to that. Yes. Um, when having kids, it changes a lot. I feel like you have to figure things out in a total different way, because you've been in a place where it's just you two for so long, and all of a sudden this little blessing comes along and your attention goes exactly to the baby. Because if you guys cuando nace un bebé nuevo, you guys immediately go straight to the kid and nobody remembers about the parents. So when a marriage comes along that way, it's the same thing. I feel like as a couple, you kind of struggle a little bit towards the beginning, because you guys have to manage time more for one person to rest, for both of them to rest, because it is a lot of work having a newborn baby. Okay, guys, agarré poquita agua porque no tenía agua. Pero you have to adjust to this new baby, and it's hard, guys. I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning, it's hard. You have to manage your time wisely because you have a newborn baby and you have to pay attention to the baby. Y luego, you guys. And where does that leave to you as a couple? Which I think is another question on here too. So I'll answer them both. How do you all keep the spark with babies? Laugh aloud, asking for a friend. Jessica. I got you, girl. So it's hard, like como les dije, but I feel like when you guys have a baby, the bigger role goes to the guy. I feel like, because the guy has to be more attentive, more nurturing, more helpful, more available to help their wife get through this postpartum healing process. So you have to kind of step up your game. So before, if you were detailed, you got to bring it up a notch again. You know, roses, bring them roses. And, you know, they've gone through bringing a whole child into this world. So just being able to, you know, provide your wife more attention, then your wife is going to appreciate and see that you've grown not only as the spouse but as a father, and she's gonna love you even more because she sees how much you're doing for her and how much you're caring for her after this whole experience for her. Because again, let's think about it, the woman is the one that takes the most change having a baby. So I feel like the guy has to, you know, help with that. And I say it because Cesar did that exactly. He learned through the process of both of our babies. I feel like in the second part, he helped me more in being more detailed. He wasn't, ¿cómo se dice? You have to talk about it a lot, because you have to have a lot of conversations as to, you know, are we both going to do, you know, night shift? Are we, one's going to do night shift, one's going to do morning shift? So you guys aren't both tired. So you guys have to talk a lot as far as like what's convenient for you guys and what works for you guys. And then always give each other that moment without the baby. Don't ever go a week without just appreciating, having a conversation, just you two, because you need to keep that spark, like you asked. You know, you need to keep it. So whatever you guys did before, you know, kind of like do that little things, and not bring in the baby, because you're already going to have the baby 24/7, 100% of your time. So just take that time out of your day or during the week and admire each other. The flare of your love and everything is gonna come back slowly. It's just time. I feel like time is a big tip for it, and talking about it, and whatever you guys work out. For me, I didn't go out with Cesar until our second baby more, and I kind of regret that, because con Sammy no salíamos nada. It literally took me like almost 8 months to go out on a date, and I feel like that was too long. So don't forget about you guys, because you two were the reason that baby is born. So my next question from Giselle, thank you, girl. More babies. I feel like cuando te casas, or cuando eres novios and you've been boyfriend and girlfriend for a while, it's like cuando se casan. And then when you guys get married, y cuando van a tener primer hijo. And then you have the first one, y cuando van a tener otro. And once you have more than that, I feel like people kind of like otro y otro, you know what I mean? Since a lot of people have asked us about this, we've actually talked about it a lot lately. But honestly, Cesar has always wanted 3 kids. I've always pictured myself with 4 kids. I've always wanted, 2 boys or 3 boys and 1 girl. Dios te manda lo que Dios quiere. But after having my first one, I was like, okay, I can settle for just 2. After having Santiago, we were supposed to be expecting twins with Santiago. So having Santiago has brought a lot of perspective into having more kids and the blessings that they are. And I'm so thankful. God knows that I'm grateful for him, for letting me have Santiago, and for whatever reason it is, and I believe in him as to not being able to have both of the twins together. It's fine, but I feel like my heart is still healing in that way. I'm honestly, I'm scared. I really am scared because it was a really hard pregnancy, and I'm like, do I really want more kids? I mean, I have what I wanted, what I dreamt, what I prayed for. They're both healthy, they're both good. Why do I ask for more? But it's because I think I'm not ready for that. I don't think I'm ready to make a decision like that. Like I said, we have talked about it a lot. Me and Cesar, if we want more kids, I did tell him, because he really wants another one. He really wants to go and see if we get a little girl. He really wants a princess. Porque si ustedes lo conocen, he's only a family of 3 and it's 3 boys. So I think he wants that little princess. And if God nos presta vida y nos da la bendición de tener una niña, I mean, I would be blessed. I would be so happy. But I honestly told him, I'm like, if you want another baby, we're having 2 more, because I don't want my other baby to, left alone. I mean, I feel like they come in pairs, So I'm like, si quieres otro, piénsala bien, porque I'm gonna ask for another one. I'm gonna ask for 2 more, so think about it. And he has actually been thinking about it, because he's like, damn, well, I thought about 3, but not 4, So yeah, le está piense y piense. He's like, no, pues ahí me la pones bien difícil ahora sí, dice. Because yeah, I don't think I see myself with 4 kids. So I'm like, yeah, so piénsala. Do you really want another one, Honestly, right now, I feel perfect. I feel like my family is complete. Si Dios me bendice con otro bebé, more than welcome. I am blessed. I would be thankful and grateful for him sending us another blessing, but que sea lo que Dios quiera, guys. One last question. What is the favorite thing about being a stay-at-home mom? My favorite thing about being a stay-at-home mom, honestly, has to be being able to enjoy all the time with my kids. A lot of people might say that it's stressful and time too much, because kids can be too much. Pero en realidad me he fijado the things that I've missed when I was at work. Yes, I might have to take a minute where I have to breathe and be like, patience, Maria, patience. But those moments are counted, and the other moments are more of a blessing, and they happen more. Amazed of all the time I have now to make memories and to be with my husband than I did before. And I've worked off my butt off every single day since I was 18, and gone to college and done school and work, and I busted myself all the time, and I wanted a break. Honestly, I did want a break from going to work, waking up super early. I mean, not that I don't wake up early, but I don't wake up as early and have that stress of I have to go to somewhere, drop off my kids, get to work, and do all that stuff, I wanted to enjoy life more, and I feel like now I do, and I'm happy, guys. I truly am. I feel like all my life I kind of tried to figure things out, and what am I supposed to do? What do I want? And now I feel like I figured it out, y me siento en paz, me siento muy contenta, me siento like I'm growing literally growing in so many different areas as a mom, as a sister, as a daughter, as a wife, as a Catholic, as everything. And I love that I'm growing, guys. I'm just really, really thankful, because tienes que vivir en el momento, and I feel like that's what I'm doing now. I really am, and it is amazing, guys. So I'm almost done with my soup, so me la voy a acabar ya aquí fuera de la cámara. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I rambled a lot, but I hope I answered every questions. Thank you so much for sending me all those questions. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a huge thumbs up so I can keep making these videos for you. And with that, guys, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.